Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a little more of a different kind of playthrough. I've been doing this on and off series for Marvel United. And as I kind of bling out my game and continue to make the game better, I come back and revisit with some interesting, like different variations on the gameplay, etc. And so here I am. I'm going to do that again today. Now, as you know, Marvel United is not a long game, which makes it a lot of fun to play, and as a family we play it quite often. And as you can tell, I've done quite a bit with the game itself. I've painted, like, I can't remember how many miniatures, so they're not the best paint jobs, but they look good on the table, right? They look better than just non-colored miniatures or blue or purple miniatures on the table. I got some special things. Now, there's a thing, yeah, it's called Minis from Mars, and there's some great enhancements to the Marvel United game that you can get from them. In addition to getting the plastic tokens from the actual Kickstarter or wherever you can get them, probably get them retail now for the game itself, which you'll see on the board in the form of other various tokens, etc. For example, like these reporter tokens here are really cool, nice thick plastic tokens. And then you'll see these. Like these are, now I'm playing against the Green Goblin, which is a little different, which why you're not seeing these where they belong here on the board. But as you can see, they're skulls. Skulls that can mark our threats. And there's 6 of them right here. Normally, like I said, a normal villain, they would be out on the threats, you know, with the threat cards, you know, like that. But because of it's Green Goblin, that's not the case. Also, there is a bunch of these civilian miniatures, little civilian plastic miniatures that just kind of bling up the game, as well as thug miniatures like these. I think there's 2 different sculpts of them, if I'm not mistaken, a guy and a girl. Yeah, here's the girl one right here, I think. No, that's the guy. Where's the girl? There is one. I'm serious, there is one. I just didn't happen to grab one, I guess. Is this one? Oh, these are all the guys, but there is one, I promise. Oh wait, here's a different sculpt for one. For example, it's hands down, and I think this might be one of them. Yeah, there we go. There's the female civilian. There's also in there, I didn't put it on the board, there's a little baby that came as an extra. Baby civilian. It's kind of funny. But I didn't want to put that out in case something bad or tragic happened, right? If you're playing against Dr. Doom, they also did these very cool little Doombot, like Dr. Doom Doombot miniatures. And then there's also a little miniature for, I think it's Multiple Man or something like that right here. Anyway, pretty neat, right? So anyway, we're gonna play with some of these new add-ons today, and I'm going to be delving into the Spiderverse a bit, right? So what we have today is we're going to be going up against the Green Goblin in New York, in the Spider-Man layout of New York, with the Spider-Man locations of the Daily Bugle, Queens, Midtown High School, Oscorp, Brooklyn Bridge, and Osborne Laboratory. But we're also playing with a variant from that, which is right here, and it creates a challenge. And as this setup, we're going to place one of these reporter tokens on the villain's location and on each location adjacent to heroes. We've done that. So there's three reporters out right now, which is how many tokens are, which go figure. There might be more, I don't know. But anyway, these are the ones that are on the board right now. Okay. When a hero in action with a reporter performs any action other than move, they're going to get an exposure token. A hero may use a heroic to move a reporter. It doesn't have to be the hero. It could be any hero, can move any reporter. But a hero with 3 exposure tokens takes 1 damage and plays their next card face down, meaning it's useless. So we have to avoid that. It's another critical element of the game, and while we're doing that, we're going to be trying to defeat Green Goblin. And one of the reasons I thought this reporter one was interesting is because, you know, Peter Parker had recently had some trouble in the movies regarding exposing his identity, but we also have someone who's kind of an anti-hero in this squad. There's going to be Black Cat, who is right here. This is my Black Cat mini, again, painted, but I mean, it's great. It works for the table. It's good. But that is who we're going to play, and these are her cards. We'll see what special abilities she has as we go. And then we're also going to be playing with Spider-Man himself. This is Spider-Man. He's climbing a wall. I did add some coloration to the wall and everything to make it look interesting. Some scuff marks and things like that. And there's Spidey himself. And then last but not least, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, which is going to be the 3rd character in this playthrough. So it's going to be definitely a Spider-Verse type of playthrough. We might be doing a couple of scenarios. This one, again, is going to be against the Green Goblin right here. I'm going to fix his eyes. I didn't like the way his eyes turned out, so I got to fix that. But overall, I like the way the miniature turned out. And this is him right here. He is over here in Osborne Laboratories. But you can see a bunch of other villains out on the board, right? Villain miniatures. I think you could spot maybe the Sinister Six, I don't know, Kingpin, Carnage, and Rhino. We might be doing something with those. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But in this story, the Black Cat is trying to steal something from Oscorp. Spider-Man, who has a relationship with her at multiple times in the story, is attempting to intervene and not only help stop the Green Goblin, because he knows that Osborn is the Green Goblin. No spoilers there. Everybody should know that by now in this time in the Spider-Verse history, right? And then Miles Morales is, of course, a newer Spider-Man that in the Spider-Man game, which is super cool if you haven't played it, by the way, he kind of mentors and does some things with Miles, and that's really neat. And then Miles has his own DLC. So we're going to play with these characters. I think we should just get started. And I've already shuffled this up. I'll give another quick shuffle. And we'll get started right away. Now remember, in every game of Marvel United, we're going to start with the villain turn. I do have to remember the secret identity challenge that we have to keep up. And try and keep the reporters out of our area, right? So again, now when we start, we're going to start way up here where it says, where's villain start? Right here, over here. We're going to start at that location there and see what the Green Goblin is going to do. Now, actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the Green Goblin. Now, there's special setup rules right here. It says, do not place threat cards and tokens on the locations. Keep the cards in a face-down threat deck, which I have right there. And the threat tokens in a side pool, which I have right there. This is special rules. When a threat is cleared, shuffle it into the deck. Add a threat token from the pool to the mission card. So that's how we complete the threat missions. Green Goblin can't be damaged if there are any civilians on this dashboard. If you're in his location, you can use 2 heroics to rescue a civilian there. His BAM is deal 1 damage to each hero in the Green Goblin's location. Draw a threat card and place it in the next clockwise location without a threat. So that's how they end up out on the board. He's putting out these schemes and plans. His overflow is if one or more civilian or thug token can't be added to a location. Draw 1 threat card and place it in the next clockwise location without a threat. And so that means they can keep coming out. We might have to keep fighting them. And his villainous plot is the heroes lose when all the locations have a threat card. So we have to keep clearing threats, right? And as long as he has civilians on his card, which will probably come out from his cards here, we can't hurt him, even if we've cleared 2 of the threats. So it's going to be interesting, especially with the secret identity challenge. This might challenge me quite a bit. And here's his first card. So he's going to move 2, so he's not going to get to the heroes. He is going to BAM, which means he's going to do damage, as it says. His BAM effect is to do damage and put out a threat card, which he will do, and then kidnap if there are any civilians in Green Goblin's location. Take 1 and place it on his board. So this will happen. We're going to put it there, but we're going to start in order. So we're going to take Green Goblin. He's going, moving 2 up to Queens right here, where he will then BAM, which says do damage to heroes in your location. There are none. We're all in Midtown High School. And then it says can't be damaged, right? Oh, we're going to draw a threat card and place it in the next clockwise location without a threat. So that's going to be the one where the heroes are. So it's going to be corporate thugs. When this threat card is placed, add a thug to the location. Each thug in this location requires 2 damage to destroy. So that's going to go right here. And we're going to take a new thug. Here's a new thug. And we're going to add it to this location. Now they had some tougher fights there. Osborn planned that out. He sent some thugs to the Midtown High School to get Spider-Man and friends. However, Black Cat joined them to help because they're gathering together to try. He was, again, Spider-Man trying to keep her from stealing from the Osborn laboratories. Okay, here we are. So that was his BAM. Then we're going to do the kidnap. If there are any civilians here, there are. He's going to take 1 of them, and we're going to put it on his board. So now he has a kidnapped civilian. And now that I don't think I'm going to be picking him up anymore. I'm going to place down his health. For a 3-player game, he has 7. I only play this in 3 players when I'm playing solo, and I'll tell you why. It just makes logical sense because, as you know, in the beginning, until we've uncovered at least one of or taken care of at least one of these, the threat, the order of play is the scheme deck gets played after every 3rd hero goes. So it'll be the villain goes, then the 3 heroes go, then the villain goes, and it just makes more sense to do it that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There is his health. 7 health for the Green Goblin right there. Okay, we're going to take him down. At least I hope so. But now we're going to get to go with our heroes. So let's draw Miles Morales' card. He's going to be first up. We'll see what he can do. Just giving his deck a quick shuffle. We're going to draw 3 cards. And of course, we're going to draw a 4th. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, let's see what he's got. Now I'm going to draw the ones for the others too. So he's got a heroic, a wild. His invisibility cannot take any damage till the beginning of next turn. We'll probably hold on to that, but it is a heroic, and a move and a punch. There's no villains or no reporters where he's at, so that's not too bad. That's his hand. Now we're going to draw 3 for Spider-Man because it's not his turn yet. Then we'll see what he gets because it might influence what I do. Now there is a solo variant where you mix all these decks together and play. I don't like that variant for some reason. I just prefer to play 3 separate characters with 3 separate hands. Okay, we've got Web Sling, gain 2. Oh, that's really good. We'll probably get that out quickly. Oh man, he's got 2 of his good abilities out right away. Great responsibility. Rescue up to 3 civilians in your location. For each civilian rescued with this, get a +1 hit token. We've got to hold on to that till he's got lots of civilians to rescue. And then a double punch, so we can kill a thug there with Spider-Man. That's pretty good. And then we'll shuffle up for Black Cat and see what she gets. This should be pretty darn tasty. Let's see what we get. 2, 3. Okay. Is that 3? Yeah, 3. And here are her cards. Cat Luck. This is, man, look. You saw me shuffle these. Cat Luck. When the next Master Plan's card is revealed, you may put it on the bottom and draw another one. Cat Claws. When the next Master Plan card is revealed, you may put it on the bottom and draw another one. Instead, they're the same, but they're called Cat Claws and Cat Luck. Okay, and then a double wild. So that's a good start. But remember, Miles Morales is up right now. So I think for his first action, I don't want to move, because wherever we move right now, there's a reporter. If we move 1, we're safe. We're best right where we're at. So I think we're going to start off. Miles is just going to rescue a civilian, or maybe start working on that corporate thugs thing. So we're going to do this, and we're going to play that one first. So that goes down on the hero timeline right there. He's got a token to place. Is he going to save a civilian or place a token? Remember, Green Goblin likes civilians, but it's always good to get rid of these. So I think we're going to start by placing that right there. Then we will draw a new card for Spider-Man. That's pretty good. A move and a heroic. But he's got a lot of good stuff. And I could just move and get a bunch of tokens. Got a double punch. I could take out a thug, or I can work on that threat. I think here's what we're going to do. I'm hoping that Green Goblin will move. Okay, anyway, we're going to play this. Spider-Man, it's just a Spider-Man card. It's going to be a move and a... so we have 2 heroics. So what we're going to do with those 2 heroics is we're going to clear this threat immediately. So this doesn't take place anymore. Boom, and that is now going back, shuffled back into this threat deck, right? So it gets shuffled. When a threat is cleared, shuffle it back in the deck, yeah. So we're going to have to see if that comes up again. But we cleared it, and it still accounts toward our clearing the threat goals, so we get to place 1 of the skulls down here for clearing that threat. That was pretty good. That was on the first 2 characters. Now we're going to draw another card for Black Cat. It's another heroic. Oh wait, I'm not done with Spider-Man yet, am I? I did the 2 heroics, but I still have a move. And I think I'm going to move. He might stay there because we get a free heroic token if he ends his turn there. Or you could go here and get a free token. I think we're going to web sling over to Oscorp right now. We're going to gain a free... Remember, anything other than a move, but we didn't start our turn there. He's going to get a free movement token, or free movement token, which will help him later on. Now we're going to go to Black Cat. Okay, so here is her cards. Man, I could get... I don't want to do that. I could play... I would need 2 punches to get rid of one of the thugs. I have a heroic. I could save a civilian. Here, we're going to play her double wild, actually. I'm going to save these ones that block... I'm going to let Green Goblin go another time or 2 before we start dinging him on which cards can come out. So now she's got a move, 2 wilds, and a heroic. With the heroic, she is going to save a civilian. So we're going to put that there. That way Green Goblin can't get to the civilian. And she's now got a move and 2 wilds. with the wilds, she will just hit both of these thugs. So we've cleared that space completely, and we've now got 2 thugs off the board. That is good. And then she has, now we've did all that there because she has no reason not to. She's, the high school is cleared of, there's no reporters there or anything. But I do think she's going to move along with Peter and get that movement token. I think that's valuable. I'm just hoping that Green Goblin doesn't actually land here. But we're going to go there, and she too will end her turn there to gain a free movement token, which will help us later on, I think. And that is all 3 of our heroes' first turns. We've gone. That was a pretty good turn. We did clear a threat. We did get rid of a couple of thugs and saved a civilian. And we haven't had to deal with any of the reporters. But Green Goblin's turn again. Let's see what he does. He's going to only move 1. So the only one that's there is Miles. So he's going to go here. He will bam. That is going to damage Miles, unfortunately. So let's see. Which card do we want to bury? These are pretty good. I think we're going to bury his single wild there. And when I say bury, it means go on the bottom of his deck. That's how you represent taking damage. Of course, when he goes, he could move back to Queens and get his health back. Okay, then, so that was his bam. He moved 1, he bam, but that's not all there is. But there's no civilians there, so he cannot take a civilian. But he doesn't take a civilian there. He doesn't when it's, no, he does, doesn't he? Deal 1 location. It's on the card, I guess, right? Yeah, the kidnap card. Anyway, we're going to then put another threat card down at the space where these guys go. Ooh, Electro appears there. Uh-oh. Hey, we'll use the miniature. Sure, why the heck not? Just for the sake of it. He's got 4 health. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it says when this bam wouldn't happen now because this is a result of the threat card coming out. Deal 1 damage to each hero in both adjacent locations. That's pretty bad. And then we're going to put down some civvies. Let's get some civvies out here. It looks like 2 here with Green Goblin, but he didn't take them. That's good. We're going to have a civvy here, another civilian there, and another civilian here up in Queens. And there. Now we got a bunch of civilians, and that's going to end his card. That was a pretty good turn for him, I think. Getting Electro to come help him fight his battles. And again, I just put the Electro miniature out. Like, why not? I'm not really using it, but why the heck not? Here he is. He's going there to fight our heroes. Okay, so now we want to clear that for sure, but there's a reporter there, and it is Miles Morales' turn, so we're going to draw a card for Miles. Now, Miles did take damage. It's a double punch. Not useful where we're at. He's got 2 wilds to play with from Black Cat, as you can see up there on the card. So I could, don't have any moves to speak of. He's going to go backwards, so I don't think we need to worry about, with the 2 wilds, I don't think it really matters that much. I think we could do, let's see, I wanted to go back to Queens, for sure. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play this one. Unfortunately, it says invisibility, you cannot take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. Nah, God, it's such a waste. It's a waste. We're going to play this one. Yeah, no, that one's not as good. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like we're going to waste that punch is my only problem. Because if I go forward, I could punch Electro, but I got to get rid of. I don't know if I want all the heroes in the same spot. Especially, well, Electro is going to deal each hero in both adjacent locations. So moving Miles there would be good, but Miles needs to get healthy again. Maybe we do play this. Yeah, we're going to play this. I feel like it might be wasteful, but we're going to play it anyway right now so that he can get healthy. Now, for his heroic action, we're actually going to move the reporter to his location right here. So he moved the reporter up to Midtown. Midtown heard about all the fights at the school there and went to report on it. That clears this area so these guys can do some stuff with Electro. Now, he's got 2 wilds to deal with, and I'm going to use one of them as a move so it won't trigger the issues with the reporter. Well, you know what? Better than... No, I needed to move that guy. We're going to move here. He's got... What do you have? 2 wilds. So I could move again and get out of the range of that, but I kind of want him to stay there. Oh, here's what we'll do. We'll do this in order. So he's got a heroic and 2 wilds. So for his heroic, for one of his wilds, he's going to rescue this civilian. Then he will use the heroic to move this one to here, and then for his move, his last one, he'll move to there. That'll be it. He's going to end his turn there, which is going to allow him to draw the 3rd card, and it's a punch. That is Miles Morales' turn, and he's back to full health. So it says if you have 1 or 2 cards, you may draw one. He had 2. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Spider-Man. Let's see what Spider-Man gets done here. He's got his great power for each thug. Ooh, where would that be? There's none right now. For each thug defeated with this special effect, gain a token. Heroic token. That's pretty good. Great responsibility is another good one for each civilian. Now that's really worth it here. Yeah. Okay, we got a heroic, and I'm going to play... he won't do any damage, unfortunately. You know what I could do is just beat up on Electro before he bams again. We're going to play this. We can defeat Electro all out. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind that, but we're going to get some things done here. So for Spider-Man, he's got 2 punches and a heroic. For his 2 punches, we're going to clobber on Electro, see if we can take him down. And then we will, man, that bounced stuff all over the place. And then I think for the heroic, we're going to save one of the civilians here. That's three civilians saved. And that will be his turn. Okay, that wasn't a great turn for Spider-Man, but it wasn't terrible either. And we got Electro half beaten down. I still have a move token. I could move and get out of Green Goblin's way, but I think not, because Electro will hit this location if Green Goblin bams. So let's go to Black Cat. Let's see what she's got. Oh, Cat Claws again. She's got all her specials out. I guess we should play one of them, huh? Well, I have 3 punches, or 2 punches right now. So if I play Cat Luck, when a Master Plan card is revealed, you may put it at the bottom of the deck and draw another one. We'll see what he does. This gives us some controls, but that gives us a heroic there and 2 punches. Well, you know what we're going to do with the 2 punches? We're going to take out Electro. So, boom. Sorry, Electro. You got defeated quite easily, quite handily. That's going back into the threat deck, and we have completed the 2nd threat. This is going pretty smoothly. All right. And what else do we have? I think that's it. Her 2 punches, she still has her heroic to do, right? So we have 1 heroic. She also has her move token. I think she might hold on to that. So for her heroic, I think she'll save this other civilian so that if Green Goblin does land there, he's less likely to get that civilian. Remember, we got to get it off his card too. It's going to take 2 heroics to get it off his card so we can damage him. But I'm not worried about that yet. We're a ways off from that. We only need 2 more threats though to clear the threat card. That's pretty good. I think we need to do more here with the other stuff. Anyway, that's all of our turns. So now we're going to go back to the Green Goblin. Now remember, with Green Goblin, she can put this at the bottom of his deck if we don't like it. 0, bam, and Goblin. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, Green Goblin has 1 extra health and deals 1 extra damage. Yeah, let's put that at the bottom. That looks terrible, doesn't it? And let's see. Okay, let's see what the next one was. I don't know if this is going to be better. It is better because it doesn't have all that extra special stuff. He's going to move 2, which means he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to bam here. That's not so bad. Oh, at the end of her turn, I should have given her yet another movement token. She's got 2 now. Almost forgot. Spider-Man as well. He ended his turn there. I got to remember those end of movement things, or end of turn things, because they both should have 2 tokens because they ended their turn there. Okay, more than once. All right. So 2 for Green Goblin. He moved up to Brooklyn Bridge. He bammed. There are no threats there. Yeah. So bam, 1 location, but we're going to draw a threat card and put it in the next location. So that's going to be the laboratory. Corporate thugs are now in the laboratory. Got it. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. That's not one we have to worry about at the moment. And then what else is he going to do with? So he bammed. He's going to put out some civilians again, isn't he? He is. He's going to put 2 in his location. So there's 2 civilians here with him now. And then let's see. Where else do they go? There's 1 that's going to go here at Osborne Laboratories and 1 back at the tower there. Okay, and I just thought I'd show you the little baby civilian mini. That's pretty clever. That came as a little freebie and a little thing. It said, miniatures from Mars, freebies from Phobos. I will put a link down in the description where I got these from. They're really nice, actually. Also, they're all separate, so you have to buy separate component. I mean, all separate meaning bundles of. But you can also get this, which is a replacement to the Senator Kelly token, wherever that is. I do have it in here somewhere. That is represented by here it is. See the Senator Kelly token, which you normally play with when you're playing with Mystique. But we're not doing that today. Okay, let's see. That was the Green Goblin. He is done. We're going to go back to Miles Morales, who is healthy and healed. And we drew a move for him. So he's got a lot of punching power. I don't really care about that much. There's no thugs for him to fight. I think he's got a heroic. So what he's going to do is he's going to play this in the timeline, which means he will move to here. He'll move to the Daily Bugle, where he is going to then spend that heroic to rescue a civilian. Getting pretty good on the civilians there. And it says, end of turn, reveal the top card of the Master Plan deck. You may place it at the bottom of the deck. That's his ending is for him ending his turn there at the Daily Bugle. Kidnap. Yeah, I think we'll put that at the bottom. Yeah, we'll put that at the bottom. Okay, there. All right, that was worth doing, I think. We'll see. Okay, Spider-Man. Now, again, it didn't seem like a big turn for Miles, but we did save a civilian. Spider-Man's got lots of movement tokens. He can get all around the board. He drew his double wild. Is there a place where I can... Yeah, where Green Goblin's at. I can move to where Green Goblin's at and save a bunch of people. With the great responsibility and get 2. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so it's going to give me an extra movement anyway. So we're going to use this. Okay, we're going to have a movement. We're going to go there for our first move. That's all we did. There's no reporters there. We don't have to worry about that. We're going to take both these civilians. It says, oh, we can only rescue one though, can't we? No, it says rescue up to 3 civilians in your location. We're going to do that. Boom, boom. He can't have them. We rescued him before he got to him. And then we're going to get 2 combat tokens. We're building up for a big blow. I'm going to save those for when we're fighting Green Goblin himself. And that way we can take him down fast. But here are my 2 tokens for rescuing those civilians using his great responsibility card. And he's got 2 move tokens and 2 punch tokens there. And I have another move. I could continue to move. I don't know, and I can't because I did that. So he stayed there. He moved over there. He skipped the movement part of one of the cards and stayed. That was really worth it. Wait. Why is there... if I could... Oh, I meant to recover... I thought I did get 2 civilians off of there. I'm going to go back and look. I guess I didn't. Okay, because, I mean, if there were 2 or 3, I should have gotten them all. Anyway, I thought there were 2. All right, well, there we are. No. What am I doing? This is not Miles. This is Spider-Man. He cleared him from there. Never mind. I'm going crazy. Okay, but it says you may add 1 civilian to any location and rescue 1 from this location. I don't care to do that. So I could still use that other move. What would I do with it if I used it? I could go start dealing with these corporate thugs. No, he's going to stay there. He'll stay there. I'm curious where Green Goblin's going to move, and then I can kill that thug or beat up that thug's there on the next turn. But it's Black Cat's turn. Let's see what she draws. She draws a punch and a move symbol, so I think she'll play it. I got cat claws. I got 2 cat claws. One has a punch in it. I could take out that thug, move, and use the cat claws. It'll give me some more flexibility with his Master Plan deck. I think we'll do that. We're going to play this one, cat claws. Her claws come out. Boom. She is going to then take this guy down. That's 1. That's good. We've got to get to this threat, though, and get that done. And then she has a move. Does she want to move with Spidey? Maybe. Yeah, she has, again, 3 move tokens. I can get just about anywhere on the board. You know what I might want to do is go up to Queens with an extra move token because there's a couple of civilians there we could rescue. Or I could get all the way to the Osborn Laboratories, too. No, I think we'll just use the move on Spider-Man's card to move here. And now we have our cat claw ability, which will allow us to manipulate the deck, which is going to be right now. So let's see what we get. 4, where did I put him? 1, 2, 3, 4. Over there, it's going to bam He's going to put down a bunch of thugs. I think I'm okay with this. I think I could put it at the bottom of the deck, but I think I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to let that go. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. That's fine. And he's going to put out a bunch of thuggy thugs all over the place. So there's 1, 2 in his location, 2 in the adjacent location, and at least we haven't overflowed. We've been pretty good at keeping these guys suppressed. And 2 up here. Okay, that's his turn. He did bam, but there's no one there. And I got to put out a threat card for him in this location again, in Oscorp Tower. So let's do that. Let's see what we get. Using civilians as a shield, Green Goblin cannot take any damage as long as there are any civilians at this location. Okay, that's not so bad. Though, remember, if there's threats in every location, we lose. So we do have to continue to clear threats. Plus, we're getting awfully close here. We need to solve that problem. Okay, let's go back to our heroes now. We're going to draw Miles's card. He gets web if you are in the same location as the villain. Delay the next villain turn by 1. Ooh, he's going to hold on to that. He's not spending that right now. Well, actually, that's not required him to. It doesn't require any damage. He cannot move there though. Right now, he's got a punch token. He has no way to. This okay. The reporters are starting to mess with me now because I have punches. I have a move, a punch, and a punch. So if I move up there and I take that action, he's going to gain. I can take it up to 3, so I think we're okay there. I think we're going to play this one. That means he's got a move and a punch, and another punch from Spider-Man or from Black Cat. Now, if I read this card right, it says when you're in a heroic location. With any in a location with any reporters performs any other action other than a move, get 1 token that turn. So that's not so bad. So we're going to do that. We're going to move to here. He's going to move up to Queens again, and unfortunately he's going to take out these 2 thugs with his 2 punches. And the way I read that, it's once per turn. So here is the threat token that he gets. Added to his tableau over onto the side where I'm keeping the characters. He's got 1 of 3 threats. Remember, if he gets to 3 threats, he takes the damage, and he plays his next card face down. So we have to avoid that. But I think that was okay. So a reporter saw him doing his thing. He saw him come in and fight some thugs and reported it. And maybe it's just too close to home and the reporter's getting too close to his identity. So we've got to be careful. All right, now we're going to go to Spider-Man. We're going to draw Spider-Man's card. That's a move and a heroic. I like that. I like that a lot because we need to get rid of. It's like I don't really care about the thug where he's at. Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play Great Power. He's going to go crazy. Okay, we're going to play Spider-Man's Great Power. And this is minimized a little because we could get for every thug. So if the place was full of thugs, we do really well. But every place only has 2. I still think this is worth it. We're going to go here, and then when we do that, we're going to move 1. So there's a movement there. He's got a movement and a punch as well. So he's going to move here. He will punch these 2 thugs, and those will go on the card. He may punch. You know what? He would have punched this one as well with the punch from Miles' card. So it's going to be. We're getting pretty tight on this. We've almost got the thug card filled, and then. He's going to get 2 heroic tokens for that effect. He's going to spend 1 immediately. He's got a lot of tokens. He's going to spend 1 immediately to move a reporter. Where do we? Because we need to. I want to clear this. So the reporter's going to go back to the Daily Bugle to report his findings on Osborn Laboratories. There, that was good. That was a good turn for Spider-Man. Okay, we didn't do anything with this yet, but that's okay. And I'm not too worked up about that. I'm not too worked up. We can go clear the corporate thugs, which is better because it makes the thugs so much tougher. We only need 1 more thug, and maybe Black Cat can deal with that. We'll see. Well, we got Cat Instincts. Gain any combination of the 2 tokens. Man, token-heavy characters here. I didn't realize that. All right, well, we can use it, I think, and just be a move, though. I don't know how much I like that. Here, we're going to play this. Unfortunately, her turn's going to be a little light. I don't want to play this quite yet. She's simply going to move here to this location with the move action from Spider-Man. And with the heroic action, she will place one there on the corporate thugs. That is going to end her turn. So now we're going to play Green Goblin. Let's see what he's going to do. Now I can't stop this card. A 0 and a bam. He stays right where he's at. He bams. Where is he? He's still up in at Midtown. He bams, so he didn't hurt anybody. No big deal, but he's going to place out another threat card, and that's going to go, can't go here, so it's going to go here in Brooklyn. Let's see what we get. Corporate Thugs again here in Brooklyn. So we can, there's nobody there, so but we still have to clear threats. We're going to clear this one. We'll keep them cleared. We'll be okay. And we're so close to clearing these other things, we're about to be able to beat him up. We just got to then get that civilian office card. Okay, that is his turn. That wasn't bad. He didn't put out any guys. He just stayed there and tried to attack. He's looking for Spider-Man at Midtown High School. Now we're going to go back to Miles. Miles drew. Ooh, that's a great card for Miles. That is really awesome if he can. And he's got no movement tokens though. Right now he's got a heroic. Man, it's all heroic. Oh, that's so rough. I don't want to play that yet. He needs a move. He doesn't have a move. He has a punch. Man, his cards are really bad right now. So I have a heroic. I could rescue civilians, but then I'm going to take another token. Oh, well, no. Oh, here's what... wait a second. I don't know if I want to do this yet or not. I guess so. We could do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this one. So that could give us 3 heroic actions. Now, why is that good? Because we can send this other reporter. It doesn't say they can't be doubled up, right? Does it say the reporter... No, but if... doesn't say we can't put them on the same space. So, yeah, so I guess we can move him there. We can move another one to the Daily Bugle. Maybe we should move them all there. I don't know. And then, so he did that. Then he's got 2 more heroics. He's going to then clear the civilian card completely. That means all civilians have been rescued that we need to. And we're going to push these down now, though. Green Goblin's going faster. That's a bad thing, right? Okay, so we're getting close on this already. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling this is going to go pretty smoothly. This isn't one of the harder fights that we've dealt with. I just added in the extra challenge, Secret Identity Challenge, to see how that would play out for us. All right, next up, we are going back to now Spider-Man. But then after Spider-Man, it's going to be Green Goblin again, not Black Cat. It sucks. Okay, so Spider-Man, he's got a lot of tokens. I know what we're going to do. Okay, he's going to play this double wild. So right now he's got a bunch of heroics. Double wild. Yeah, he is going to rescue... No, does he want to place one here just to get it going? So I got all these movement tokens, right? So I can get here in 2 movement. He has 2 movement tokens, so he can get there with no problem. And then he can clear that threat, but that's going to leave him with another wild. Well, he could just... Or 2 wilds, rather. Oh, yeah, we can do... Yeah, okay, got it. We're going to be able to go after Green Goblin now because of these 2 wonderful cards. So I don't know if you can you see them? Yeah, there they are. We got 2 wilds, 2 heroics and 2 wilds. Now, I'm going to take the movement token. We're not going to clear the one that we're at. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. 2 movements. 1, 2 to where Black Cat is. There are no dudes there, no reporters. So I'm not worried about that. We're going to then spend the 2. I haven't spent the wilds yet. I spent the 2 tokens. We're going to spend the 2 heroics to clear the Corporate Thugs card again, which means we are 1 away from clearing the threats, but he's still got 2 heroics. Or 2 wilds. So with 1, he's going to beat the thugs. That clears our thug mission. Boom. He is the Green Goblin is now vulnerable. How cool is that? We can get him. Okay, and then he's still got 1 more wild. And he might as well get this player off the board for Green Goblin and keep him from getting civilians. We're pretty far away, though. He's still got his superpower movement, which is this one. So he's still got that. And I still have a heroic and 2 punches I can use. And while he's here, remember he's going to end his turn here now, so he's going to gain another punch. We're gonna go beat up on Green Goblin so badly, but we need 1 more heroic token to do that. Okay, but now Green Goblin's going to go. Hopefully he moves over closer by us. That would be actually really good for us. Now, he's going to move 1. That's not wonderful. He's moving there. He bams every time, right? So there's no heroes there. So we're going to put a threat card out. I need to shuffle them. Oh, let me see. 1, 2, where they're at. We're right back in Osborne Laboratories. Let's see. Okay. Oh, lizard. The lizard comes out there. Oh, no. I don't know if I like that at all. Okay, we still have more to do on that card, but I don't have a miniature for the lizard, but I do have some hit points. I wonder if they don't have a lizard one yet. He's got 5 health. Deals 2 damage among heroes at this location. Heroes choose how to split the damage. Luckily, he doesn't bam right now, though. He appeared as part of the bam, so we're okay there. And we clear him, we'll have all the threats cleared. So we may or may not. We may just try to get over to Green Goblin and beat him up. Unfortunately, we don't want to beat him up here unless we can rescue that civilian. Okay, so that was that, and we're going to place out some thugs, right? He's got thugs going out. 1 where he's at. 1 here at the bridge, and then, oh no, 2 on each side. So 1, 2 here at the bridge, and then 1 here, and we have an overflow. What was his overflow? Place the next threat card in clockwise order. Okay, so we got to place another threat card now at Daily Bugle. It's corporate thugs at the Daily Bugle. They're harassing the reporters there and trying to get them to tell bad stories about Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, that was it. That was Green Goblin. Now it's Black Cat. Maybe Black Cat can get something done. She's got 2 movement tokens. She can get to him. There's no reporters there. She's got... What has she got? Cat Luck, Cat Claws. We can manipulate the Master Plan deck and maybe keep him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I want to do damage. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to do a little damage. Not much. We're going to play this. Now that couples with Spider-Man's 2 wilds. So we're going to do pretty good. Now remember, here Cat Claws allow me to, when the next Master Plan card is revealed, I may put it on the top or bottom of the deck. So that's going to help us a lot. She is going to use her 2 movement tokens to go 1, 2 over to our big bad there. We are then, now I could damage, I'm going to have to use 1 wild to rescue this civilian. Now, rescuing the civilian doesn't do anything for us. It doesn't say I can't, it just says Green Goblin cannot take any damage as long as there are civilians in this location. So I rescued the civilian for 1, then I got 2 punches. We're going to hit, oh, no, I can't, oh my gosh. We're going to rescue, oh no, this isn't working. Okay, well, I'm going to put this back, because hopefully he does the next card. I get to manipulate the next card, so I put that civilian back. We're going to have to spend the 2 wilds to rescue this one. And then our punch is useless, unfortunately. Well, it's not useless. I can take this thug out. Okay, so there. We cleared that a little bit. Not so bad. I didn't do any damage, though, and that kind of bites. Miles Morales is not going to be able to probably get to him unless something crazy happens. Let's get his card out. Oh, it's a double wild. What can I do with that? I have webs. No, that's not going to help. Ooh, God, if I could get to him, that would be fantastic, but I can't. Well, I can. No, I can't. I can't. And there's reporters all around him. So here's what we're going to do, I think. I'm going to play his double wild. Okay? Man, I could... if I get to him, I could do this, but I can't get to him yet. With his double wild... and so that's going to be a punch and 2 wilds. I'm going to move. I'm hoping the Green Goblin comes around this way, and then he's going to bam. Oh wait, he bammed here, didn't he? When we were here, did he bam? No, he put that out. He hasn't gone again yet. Okay, not a problem. He put that out here. About to do it again. So we're going to take damage here. That's okay. We're going to then come here and deal a point of damage to the lizard, I guess. Good old Miles. Okay. However, Green Goblin's going to go again. Now, remember, we get to put this at the bottom. He bams on every one, so actually, that's bad because he's going to move to where we are, bam, and then the lizard's going to bam. We're going to take a lot of damage. Well, this says deal 2 damage, so that would be 1 each, and then 1 each for this. Deal 1 damage to each hero. Yeah, we're going to replace. We're gonna sink that to the bottom because we can with cat claws, and we're gonna do that one. Let's see what 5 Bam does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes up to here. He's within range of us, I think, if we can get some things done. And he's going to put down 2 civilians in his location. There. So he bams, which means we're going to put out another threat card. It's going to be Craven. Here, I have the Craven mini. It's right there. Craven's going to go there. He's got some health going on. He's got 4. This is getting hairy for us, y'all. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. Okay, there's Craven with 4 health. We got to get rid of that reporter there. There's so much going on at the high school. Now we got a Craven Hunter there as well. So we did that, and we got to finish it. Oh man, we got an overflow again. This is so bad. Can't be allocation. We're gonna. Oh my gosh, we just lost. No, we did. We just lost the game. Just like that. Because his BAM effect there, we overflowed in the next section, and boom! Oh, that's rough. Okay, so basically, if ever his villainous plot is if there are the heroes lose when all locations have a threat card. That just happened, just like that. 2 went out in the same round. Boom, boom. We lost the game. Man, this is what I like about this game. It's not that hard to play, and you know, I don't know if the secret identity thing impacted us that much. But Green Goblin is pretty tough. There are some tough villains in this game. This is one of them. As you saw, we were just about to be able to get him, and he got us. So Black Cat, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales failed to get the Green Goblin. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. There's going to be more Spider-Man coming. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing as always. And this is building up to a play against the Sinister Six. I'm just getting a feel for the characters we're going to be using. I thought I'd play this, maybe play one against Rhino or somebody else. Maybe try to defeat the Green Goblin again. I don't know, or we'll see. But we're setting up for the Sinister Six play, which will be a lot of fun. All right, y'all, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.